Well, just as I predicted, off the back of my last video where I was shitty and feeling down, been okay since. Um, Yesterday was such a nice day, such a nice day. I'd already seen on the weather that it was supposed to be sunny weather, and um, we were all set for one of Belfast's rare hot ones. I'd woken up early yesterday, usual sort of five-ish. I say usual five-ish, I mean, it does seem that I'm waking up a little bit later now, which is good. But yeah, I was sitting sort of messing around with my phone, and then my daughter came in at about 10 to 6, my youngest one, Hopi. And she really wants to, well, she wants to go on walks with me. I love going on walks with Hope. And basically, one of my earlier blog videos on here, the one where I talk about my dystonia, I think one of my first videos, to be honest, while I was filming it in a local graveyard that I love going to, and a fox went past, and unfortunately I didn't get in the video, but I had the phone in front of me like this, and the fox was over there, like, you know. So we found where the fox has its nest. We can see where it hangs out, and ever since then, my youngest Hope, she likes to go there, and she knows that obviously if you're going to see a fox, you're only going to see it incredibly early in the morning or late at night. So, but at the moment it's still a little bit too bright. I think when I did my original video in the graveyard, I had gone on a run and I was in there for 5 in the morning or something crazy like that. So, but anyway, we still go there, and I mean, it's such a special walk anyway, because Hope is very into her fairies, and there's lots of nice little toadstools. And what's really cool is that we went there a few weeks ago, and there was a line of toadstools that were going along the path, and they led to this particular bush. So Hope was telling me that that was where the fairies were giving us a sign of this is where the fox lives and things. So I love those walks, you know, and the magic is still there with Hope. You know, she's got a fairy door in her room. She writes little notes to the fairies. She gets replies. So yeah, that was the start of my day yesterday. I mean, how could you go wrong after that? You know, the sun was shining. It was lovely and warm. So I just thought to myself, bugger it, I'll take some time off work. Took the rest of the day off after I'd finished what needed to be done. So just had a really nice day. I did a bit of work in the garden. It was a bit silly because the previous day when I was doing my video about being down, I was actually, my back and everything, I was in a lot of pain. So going out into the back garden and pulling up loads of weeds was a bit of a silly idea, to be honest. And I did have a bit of a dizzy spell, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to stop. So pretty much yesterday was kind of a blur after that. Sort of sat in the sun, sprayed myself with a water pistol for a while because it was that hot, and yeah, it was just one of those nice silly days. And then we fired up the barbecue, and my wife's parents, so my in-laws and my brother-in-law came round, and it was just really a really good day. The whole thing then ended with us having a bit of a dance off, me trying to do the floss. I can't do the floss. I'm so shit with my coordination. Even when I'm doing boxing training and things, there's some of those videos that I have seen easily 20, 30 times, maybe more. And when he says, okay, Cal, we want to 2, 1, 1, 2, I lose it after a while. Instead of getting better, I kind of lose it, and then I get back into it. So my rhythm and coordination is terrible. So as you can imagine, my dancing was not really dancing. My flossing was far from flossing. I can't even dab, and I love trying because it really embarrasses my daughters. was my plan when I was becoming a dad. My plan was always to be embarrassing dad. You know, I like going out and about in these pajamas. Actually looks like a onesie. So I do have a bit of fun with embarrassing my girls. And on top of everything, it's Friday, which means should be a fairly straightforward and easy day. Downloaded a couple of silly little games on the Xbox, so Stardew Valley and Try Not to Die, I think it is, or something like that. I don't know why I do it, to be honest. I got these little games that I keep playing on the Xbox, and I would always play the same games, and then I'll download new games and have, you know, creme de la creme of graphics, brand new, all shiny bells and whistles games, and I go back and play little indie games, but you know, the ones that sort of, you know, you spend hours and hours and hours doing silly little things in them, you know, things like Minecraft. I had to stop playing Minecraft because I lost hours and hours and hours on that. It's just so therapeutic, to be honest. So I'll play them this weekend. I'm gonna be having a chat with one of my buddies on here a little bit later on. Going online with my brothers on Sunday. So yeah. So got a bit of a hangover today, to be honest. So that doesn't tend to help my dystonia. Does also mean that I'm probably not going to get any exercise done because I feel a bit my tummy. So gonna take it easy today. But project wise, I will crack on with Instagram, contacting people on Instagram first thing tomorrow morning. I'm not doing it today. I just don't think I'd be in the right place in my head to reply properly. It's a struggle constructing sentences right now, to be honest. By the time I got to bed last night as well, it was 11:30 or something like that, and then it's 7:15 now, but I've been up since, I think it was just after 5. So anyway, I better carry on with my work. I'm logged in. Bye.